Hello students, how are you? Let's complete the unit 5, that is children and sports, and today is the topic female athlete triad. This is very important topic for the women. Those are athletes as well as those are non-sporty or non-athlete. This is very important, and today we will discuss the all three triads. So first of all, they discuss the term of triad. The triad is a disorder serious disorder, or it can call illness also. With lifelong problem. Female athlete triads means those female athlete and non-athlete, they face some disorders, and there's different kind of disorder. The triad is a serious disorder or illness with the long life problems, and if we can say consequences, it can be fatal. And these disorder or illness are very serious problems in women. It is a syndrome of three interrelated condition. If a woman or a woman athlete is suffering any kind of problem that is related to triads, just like any problem, and automatically she can face the rest of two conditions or problems, triads we can say. So these are the triads combination, and in fact those women performing sports, physical exercise work for to maintaining the lifestyle as well, to maintaining the fitness physically, to develop the mental alertness, physical fitness, and definitely they take some benefits also of games and sports activity as well as the exercise, and never they can face any kind of depression situation, and they know they can deal the anxiety, stress and tension very easily. These are the benefit of the games and sports. Now let's discuss the symptom of triad. See, this is the triangle. Now let's discuss about the triad. What is triad actually? Let me explain in another in situation also. Triad, like suppose already I have discussed with you, triad means if any woman suffering from any kind of problem, then automatically two condition they apply, or automatically can include the same problem. Suppose we have three triads. First is the osteoporosis, another is the amenorrhea, another and last, that is the eating disorder. These three triad automatically connect with each other. Suppose any woman suffering from osteoporosis problem, then automatically eating disorder as well as the amenorrhea, these two triads automatically trap to the woman, yeah, create some problem that is related to eating disorder as well as the amenorrhea. If any woman suffering from anyone from all these three, so this is the connected disorders to occur in women. Now let's discuss the symptom of triads. There's a lot of symptom triads, like that is number one, fatigue. Fatigue, in simple language we can call tiredness. Another is the frequent injury. फ्रीक्वेंट इंजरीज, लगातार चोटों का होना, लगना. लॉस ऑफ एंड्योरेंस, लॉस ऑफ पावर, ताकत का कम होना. Another point, increased healing, time for injury, that is very important, because sometimes people suffering from any kind of disorder, and these symptoms automatically develop in the body, these symptoms, and with the help of these symptoms we can observe the problems. And another point, that is the low self-esteem, and cessation of menstruation. Cessation of menstruation, like to stop the menstrual cycle automatically. These are the symptoms very common in all three type of disorder, but sometimes it's depend some different kind of condition also, and different type of symptoms occur, but these are the very common. Now first disorder, that is the osteoporosis. This is very severe type of disorder, and osteoporosis is related to decreased bone mineral density, and it is related to skeleton disorder. It decrease bone mineral density. It is skeleton disorder. This is the common thing, but in osteoporosis, reduce the bone mass, and due to the decreasing the bone mineral, lead to the osteoporosis. And there's a lot of reason to develop this type of disorder in body, and these are very common, like poor nutrition. This is also a main cause, and especially low calcium intake in diet, that is also lead to the osteoporosis situation. Weakness of bones or frequent fracture and improper bone formation, that is also a cause of the osteoporosis, and due to the lack of diet of calcium, vitamin D as well as the phosphorus. But there's some factors also to create factors of osteoporosis. There's a lot of osteoporosis factors, but these main three factors we have to discuss here. That is, first factor, insufficient calcium in diet. This is a major factor. Insufficient calcium in diet. This is main factor because this is the main cause of the osteoporosis, and because people, they don't know the actual parameter of calcium, as well as sometimes they can avoid the calcium. Those products provide the calcium, they have to avoid, and such situation create the osteoporosis situation. Like 100 milligram calcium should be take in diet. Those sports athletes, women as well as the common women also, and they must be added the vitamin D and phosphorus diet also. Then they can be protect our bone skeleton system from the osteoporosis type of disorder, and it is essential for observing calcium in our body. This is very important. Another factor, that is amenorrhea. This is also another problem. Women suffering from menstrual dysfunction or amenorrhea from 6 months and more than, that is a very big issue, and that type of women can face the osteoporosis type of problems, because the secretion of the hormones, that is called estrogen, and this is decrease the condition of capacity of the bones, low bone density, that is also a issue, and this is the major issue. This hormone is necessary for observing the calcium in our body. If calcium is not observing in body, that will be a less amount of calcium in our body, and which may lead again osteoporosis. Another point, that is the eating disorder. Eating disorder. Eating disorder, that is play very vital role, because those sportswomen suffering from anorexia and bulimia, bulimia is a very serious disorder, and that is again they create the osteoporosis type of problem, and because due to the lack of calcium, yeah, we can say insufficient calcium and vitamin D, that is the create the problem of osteoporosis. And this is the simple reason, because due to the eating disorder, it's a mental disorder actually, and not mental, we can say it's a psychological disorder that is related to anorexia and bulimia. And these two eating disorder automatically create the problem automatically in women to avoid the energetic food, to decreasing the body weight. That's why. And so these three factors to lead amenorrhea, and this is the main factor. So sports athlete women as well as common women, they must be take proper diet of the calcium, and take proper balanced diet, and take proper nutrition to maintenance of the skeletal system, and to maintain the bone density problem. Because if osteoporosis lead in body, then definitely there's a lot of problem automatically create in female body, and they it's long life type of problem. Because if these type of problem is starting in the body, then definitely they create the rest of two problems also, that is the amenorrhea and eating disorder. Already we have discussed. Second, that is the amenorrhea. This problem, yeah, amenorrhea is a menstrual disorder or illness, we can say. Woman or girl of 18 years and above either never begin menstrual cycle, or if it is absence of menstrual cycle 3 months and more than, that is the problem of amenorrhea. Already we have discussed about the, that is the menarche, but now let's discuss here first type of amenorrhea. Types of amenorrhea. There's two type of amenorrhea. First, that is primary amenorrhea. Primary amenorrhea. Another is the secondary amenorrhea. This is two type of amenorrhea, but first of all we will discuss the primary amenorrhea. Primary amenorrhea, that is the amenorrhea related to characteristic by delay menarche, which is the onset of first period of puberty, Already we have discussed about the menarche in last to last class. Primary amenorrhea and menarche is the same thing, because in primary amenorrhea and how it's judged, okay, this is the primary amenorrhea because due to the delay menarche. Delay menarche. This is the reason. Delay menarche. This is the main reason, because delay menarche is the first bleeding of the young girl. That is the menarche, and here it's delay. That's why it's called the primary amenorrhea. But here, if we can discuss the second. In the secondary amenorrhea, a woman who has natural menstrual cycle for a specific time and then stop menstruation for 3 months and more than, it's called secondary amenorrhea. Means simple है कि a woman see, secondary amenorrhea. If a woman who has natural menstrual cycle at specific time, but then stop, फिर stop होते हैं for 3 months and more than, यानी 3 महीने या इससे ज़्यादा, तो it's called secondary amenorrhea. This is the sign, and with these of case of study we can decide this is the primary amenorrhea as well as this is the secondary amenorrhea. And there's a lot of factors also to create this type of disorder. Factors. There's 3 major factors to create the amenorrhea, and that is the first, hormonal changes. Hormonal change. It's create big problem because some hormones change, such as in the output of gonadotropin, that is gonadotropin, it's very important hormone and may lead to the amenorrhea position or disorder. And then this hormone stimulates the growth of gona and secretion of sexual hormones. This hormone actually play very vital role, very important role it's play, because stimulating estrogen that is released from ovary, If it is do not release estrogen, the menstrual cycle get disturbed, or it can be it's stop. So this is the main factor to create the amenorrhea disorders. So this is very harmful to create the hindrance. And now another, that is the intensive exercise. Intensive exercise, this is also a big factor, because there are maximum changes of amenorrhea in female athletes, especially those are in the activities like long distance, running, long distance running, that is the cause of the amenorrhea on that particular sports athletes. Another is the swimmer, swimming event. This is also create the problem for swimmers. And another, that is the gymnastic event. Gymnast, those are the gymnast women that also performing the intensive exercise. In all three events, training or the exercise workload, that is very tough for the woman, and if the woman cannot take proper diet, that is very harmful, these type of exercise, and because they performing on the regular basis, and this tough training, they lead to the amenorrhea problem, and as well as they decrease the estrogen, which is mainly respond to the regulate that menstrual cycle on the regular basis. But if create that these type of problem, the menstrual cycle automatically will be stopped. And if woman period that maybe that become on the regular, but after that problem it will automatically stop, and regular also. Intensive exercise may lead primary amenorrhea as well as the secondary amenorrhea also. In the beginning, it's create the problem in the menstrual cycle, that like a primary, that is related to the menarche also, because sometimes those girls and they some occurring delay menarche, like first period automatically delay, that is the primary. But if menstrual cycle going on the regular basis and it's going on in the natural manner, and if it is stopped for 3 months and more than, then that is the condition of the secondary amenorrhea. And after that, one more topic, that is the play to create the amenorrhea position, that is the problem, that is intake of less calcium. Intake of low calories, that is also a big factor, and this is very important for the sports woman as well as the normal woman. If a sports athlete take less number of calories and she have required more then definitely she may suffer from the amenorrhea disorders, because due to the insufficient calorie, insufficient diet, that is lead to decrease the estrogen hormones, and it help to regulate the menstrual cycle. So female must be take the proper diet, proper calories according to as per the requirement of the daily duty, daily work, as well as the requirement of the body, and they must be make the body fit physically and mentally, and they can protect ourselves from that type of disorders. And especially like menstrual period is create the hindrance in the daily activities, and if they following all these step in a proper manner, then definitely they can protect from all these three, that is triads, automatically face the women. Those are in sports activities due to the intensive exercise, hormonal changes, and that is the place of intake of less calories. They must be perform all these step in a proper manner, and they can protect the body, as well as this is very important for the girls also. Those are girls performing the physical activities. They must be take the serious all these steps. And last topic, that is the eating disorder. Eating disorder. Eating disorders. This is also very important topic, because most of girls and female athletes try to lose the weight, excess weight, because they want to remain slim and trim. That's why they cut the calories, as well as they restrict that particular food, and they use some that weight control method to stop the body to carrying the excess weight, and they automatically face the eating disorder type of problems. There's two type of eating disorders. First is the anorexia. Anorexia nervosa. Anorexia nervosa. In anorexia nervosa, lot of female think about the slim and trim position, and they most of time they stand front of the mirror and they just find the excess fat in the body, because they think about the weight loss programs, and this is the actually mental problem is there, and as well as it's a psychological problem, because sometime brain just think about the slim body and then they avoid the food, they go for the dieting and they reduce the body weight in a excess manner, and sometimes they have to perform excess work, they decrease the body weight in a excess manner, and then they automatically face that these type of problems. So in anorexia, this is they think about the dieting and you see, in anorexia nervosa disorder, some female athlete or girls, those are the suffering from this serious disorder. They always think about the decreasing the body weight, and they think about the dieting to controlling the increasing the weight actually, but they never think about the requirement of body, because due to the psychological problem, because they think yes, I want to become slim and trim, but there's some consequences also behind of the dieting, because if they restrict the energetic food and requirement of the calories they cannot understand, so automatically they become ill, and if they can not following the proper diet, proper nutrition, then automatically they can face some disorders and disease also, and they cannot protect our body from the different kind of lifestyle disease also, and this is a very serious problem. And in this problem they just think about the avoiding the food. And now come to the second issue, that is the bulimia. Bulimia nervosa. In bulimia nervosa, bulimia, that is, it is also a eating disorder. Eating disorder, but it's completely different, like anorexia, it's completely different of anorexia. In this disorder, in this excessive amount of food. In bulimia, female athletes, those suffering from this disorder, they eat excessive amount of food. यानी excessive amount में यानी ज़्यादा amount में खाना खा लेती हैं. And then vomit. And then vomits. Because they again think about the gaining weight. Order not to gain weight. See, both of the problem that is related to gaining the weight. In first anorexia, they avoid the food, avoid the excess calories या required calories and avoid the energetic food because they want to remain slim and trim. That's why they using some methods that is related to dieting. They cannot eat according to the requirement. That is the anorexia. And in bulimia, that is different problems, but issue is the same, that is the related to weight gaining. In bulimia, the women athlete as well as the girls, those eat excessive amount of food and then vomit. This is the main thing. Why they vomit? Because they again think about the gaining weight. कि मैंने ज़्यादा खा लिया है तो then automatically I will be gain the weight. And how? What I do? Then they will do self vomiting. तो वापस वो vomiting कर देते हैं. इससे क्या होता है? They think कि yes, जो मैंने excess खाया वो body से out हो गया. This is the method to control the weight. Yeah, we can say lose the weight. And these are the method, but these are methods are not very good to prevent weight control. Yeah, we can treat them, our body, to just for remain slim and trim. Because if in conclusion, if we can go for conclusion, then we must be understand that we can take the proper diet according to requirement of body and according to requirement of task. Whatever the task we are performing in day-to-day life, we must be understand this thing, and then we have to take the diet, and we must be perform the regular exercise. We must be play some different kind of games. Yeah, either we go for the dance like aerobic exercise, and we must burn the excess calories. This is the good method to maintain slim and trim. But this is not the way to go for the self-vomiting, either we go for the dieting. These type of methods to create problem in the body, and body automatically become weak, ill and suffering from different kind of disease, and we cannot protect ourselves from that type of disease or disorder. So in short way we have to understand the all this topic. Now tomorrow we will continue the next topic. Thank you, friends.